February is the month that separates the self-sufficient grower from the casual planter. Most believe winter means the garden rests. That's exactly why their pantries run empty by mid-January. Because food security isn't lost in summer when tomatoes overflow, it's lost in winter when preparation meets opportunity. While others scroll seed catalogs dreaming of spring, the strategic gardener is already harvesting. While grocery bills climb and produce quality drops, your garden can be producing. February isn't too early, it's perfectly timed. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment telling me what's your biggest winter gardening challenge. I read every single one, and your answers shape future content for Scarce Garden. Let's build this knowledge together.
By the time this video ends, you'll have a complete February action plan. You'll know exactly what thrives outdoors now, what needs indoor starting, what builds your food reserves, and how to create continuous harvests instead of feast or famine cycles. The goal? Over 200 pounds of produce from a space smaller than 2 parking spots. This isn't theory. This is the framework that transforms year-round gardening from fantasy into your daily reality. Understanding February's 4 channels. Before touching a single seed, grasp how February actually works. Picture 4 parallel channels running simultaneously. Miss even one, and you'll face empty weeks ahead. Channel 1, the Cold Warriors. These tough varieties go directly into cold soil, often with simple protection, your foundation layer. Channel 2, the Head Start crops. Started indoors now, these gain a crucial 4 to 6 week advantage, your strategic edge. Channel 3, the Reserve Builders. Long season roots planted now become your winter calorie vault next year, your insurance plan. Channel 4, the Quick Cycles. Fast-growing varieties planted between main crops ensure weekly harvests, your continuity system. Stack all 4 channels and gaps disappear.
5 questions before planting anything. Question 1. Frost timeline. What's your final expected frost date? This anchors everything else. Question 2. Soil temperature. Is your soil workable or frozen? A $10 soil thermometer provides invaluable data. Question 3. Available light. How many direct sun hours does your space receive in February? Under 6 hours? Focus on leafy greens, not roots. Question 4. Protection available. No protection? Row covers? Cold frames? Your answer determines which outdoor crops succeed now. Question 5. Growing space. In-ground beds? Raised beds? Containers? This shapes spacing and variety selection. Can't pinpoint your exact zone? Design with protection anyway. A basic cold frame shifts your garden 2 zones warmer. Protection isn't expensive, it's intelligent design. Quick question for you. Are you using any season extension right now? Cold frames, row covers, hoops? Comment below. I want to know what's working in your garden.
Here are 7 February powerhouse crops that create winter food security. Number 1. Kale, the continuous producer. Kale's purpose? Steady, nutrient-dense production from early spring through next winter. This isn't decoration, it's survival food. The mistake everyone makes, pulling plants after a few spring harvests. One properly managed kale plant produces for 6 to 8 months continuously. The harvest method? Never remove the central growing point. Only harvest lower outer leaves, taking maximum 1/3 of the plant each time. This triggers center growth, creating a perpetual harvest machine. For 4 people, 6 to 8 well-spaced plants handle it. Planting approach. Select cold-hardy varieties, Winterbor, Lacinato, or Red Russian. Zones 7 to 8 can direct sow now under cold frames. Zone 6 and colder? Start indoors now. Transplant late March to April, spacing 18 inches apart. 2. Spinach,
The gap eliminator. Spinach's purpose: rapid harvests in 30 to 40 days, filling spaces before main crops mature. The sprint crop of cold weather gardening. This isn't one planting, it's a rhythm. The harvest method: sow a fresh short row every 2 weeks throughout February and March. Harvest outer leaves for baby greens or pull whole plants to make space for the next succession. Planting approach: Zones 7 to 8 direct sow varieties like Thai or Space now. Zone 6 use cold frame protection. Zone 5 and colder start indoors for late March transplant.
Number 3. Leeks, the long-term asset. Leeks' purpose: slow-building storage crop planted now for harvest 9 months out. Calorie and flavor insurance. Leeks aren't fast, they're dependable. The harvest method: single harvest crop, but create waves by planting multiple maturity date varieties. Bonus, they store in the ground. Leave them planted, harvest as needed from fall through next spring. Planting approach: February indoor starts are essential in all zones. Start varieties like King Richard or Tadorna in deep containers. Transplant late April or May into 6-inch trenches, gradually filling as they grow. These fed armies before modern food systems existed, reliable long before refrigeration.
Number 4. Carrots, the living storage. Carrots' purpose: underground calorie storage you harvest throughout deep winter, your living root cellar. The mistakes: harvesting in fall, too early, and poor soil prep. Rocks or clumps create forked, stunted roots. The harvest method: single harvest crop with a 4 to 5 month harvest window. Leave them in the ground under thick mulch, pull as needed. Snow on top, food underneath. Planting approach: choose storage varieties: Bolero, Scarlet Nance, or Danvers. Zones 7 and 8 direct sow now. Zone 6 and colder wait until March or April. Deeply loosen soil. Remove all stones. Number 5. Parsnips, the frost lover. Parsnips' purpose: dense energy source that improves with cold, providing food when nearly nothing else can. Why root cellars existed before supermarkets. The mistake: impatience. Parsnip seeds germinate slowly, up to 3 weeks. Gardeners quit too soon and miss critical winter food. The harvest method: store in the ground, harvest throughout winter. Flavor doesn't fully develop until after several hard frosts. Planting approach: Zones 7 to 8. Direct sow Hollow Crown or Gladiator now. Colder zones wait until March, April. Sow radish seeds in the same row as markers, reduces anxiety while waiting. Number 6. Brussels sprouts, the vertical system. Brussels sprouts' purpose: vertical space utilization producing high-yield, nutrient-dense buds. One stalk, dozens of meals. The mistakes: planting too late, they need long, cool seasons, and not topping plants, results in small, loose sprouts. The harvest method: pick sprouts bottom up as they mature. Harvest continues for several weeks. Flavor improves after light frost. Planting approach: start varieties like Diablo or Churchill indoors in February, all zones. Transplant in April with 24-inch spacing minimum. Late summer, cut the top growing point to redirect energy into sprout development.
Number 7. Storage cabbage, the time capsule. Storage cabbage's purpose: dense calories and nutrition that stores months without refrigeration or processing. Harvest once, eat all winter. The mistakes: choosing wrong varieties, summer cabbages don't store, and harvesting too early. Wait until after several light frosts. The harvest method: single final harvest. Pull entire plant with roots, hang upside down in cool, dark, humid space. Outer leaves form protective wrapping, keeping the head fresh 4 to 6 months. Planting approach: start storage varieties like January King or Brunswick indoors now.
all zones. Transplant in April-May with proper spacing. Which of these 7 are you most excited to try? Drop it in the comments and let me know if you've grown any successfully before. Your experience helps other Scarce Garden viewers. Gardeners respond to seasons. Growers design them. February is where that distinction gets decided. This isn't just early planting, it's systems thinking. When you establish these 7 crops in February, you're not merely putting seeds in soil, you're constructing infrastructure. You're rejecting grocery store dependence. You're building the foundation for winter abundance, winter independence, winter where you nourish your family from your own production. This is work that creates genuine security. If you want the complete planting calendar, succession planting schedule, and bed layout maps for this entire system, head to the link in the description to join the Scarce Garden community. This is designed for people serious about continuous harvests, not those who plant once and cross their fingers. And before you go, subscribe if you haven't already, smash that like button if this was valuable, and comment with your #1 February question. I'll answer as many as possible in the next video. Your winter food security starts right now. Let's grow.